Hello everybody, welcome to Review a Day, episode number 94, for Wednesday, November the 26th, 2008. Hello everybody, welcome to Review a Day, the daily video blog where I review a movie 7 days a week. My name is Leland Brugger and thank you very much for joining me. Happy Wednesday everybody, Hump Day, or as us nerds know it as, Comic Book Release Day. I also wanted to quickly mention that on my website, nitpicket.com, nitpicket.com, there's a link on one of these sides, I don't really want to think about it. But every Tuesday I post a comic book column called The Top 3, where I basically tell you the 3 books I'm most looking forward to on Wednesday, so if you're not a comic book reader and want to get into it, check out Nitpicket. I also post movie reviews, and I will also be posting a Entourage Season 5 wrap-up, probably up to date, maybe. But the film I'm going to be reviewing for you guys today is Special. This is actually an independent film that is currently in theaters, but if you have Comcast On Demand, you can pay $6.99 and you can watch it in the privacy of your own home for like $6.99. It's the same price as a ticket, and I got to watch it in HD, so that's great. This movie is directed by Hal Haberman and Jeremy Passmore. They also did the screenplay, and this movie stars Michael Rappaport, Paul Blackthorne, Josh Peck, Robert Baker, and I believe that's it. Can't think of any other names right now. Special is about Michael Rappaport. He plays this character named Les, who's a meter maid, and he goes through every single day. He's kind of bored with his life, and he signs up for a clinical study of a new drug called Special. It's like Specialist hydrochloride or something like that. And basically, this drug is intended to suppress the chemicals in our mind that decrease doubt. So he takes this drug and he doesn't doubt anything anymore. But he also has an adverse side reaction to it where he believes he has superpowers and that he can walk through walls and he can hear people's thoughts, he can fly. He doesn't, but he believes he does, and so he kind of starts out in trying to be a vigilante. He takes out people in grocery stores and gas stations and stuff like that, and then he kind of meets the people who created this drug who are trying to silence him so they can still sell the drug, and they're kind of the evil villains. This is a really great movie. I was not expecting it. And one of the biggest things I was kind of weary about is I didn't think Michael Rappaport could carry a whole film. I'm a Michael Rappaport fan. I love him on My Name is Earl. And the film Beautiful Girls with Matt Dillon, he's in it. I can't think of the star right now. He won an Oscar for Ordinary People, though. I can tell you that. Natalie Portman, when she's very young, is in it. It's a movie called Beautiful Girls. It's great. I love it. So check it out if you haven't seen it. But Michael Rappaport, I'm a fan. But I really wasn't sure if he was going to be able to come out of the gate and really head a film. I had never seen him do it before, but he wins. He and Adam Carolla are kind of the two people I never thought I could see star in a movie and like it, and they both did it. Michael Rappaport shows sides of his range and who he is. He shows sides of himself I've never seen before. He plays this... Michael Rappaport is often quite abrasive and unlikable in films, and I think that's one of the reasons people cast him. He's really great at it. But in this film, he's really sweet and soft-spoken. He's a meter maid, and he's a comic book fan. And I think that's another one of the reasons I really responded with this film, because it's so tied into comic books. I think there's really something interesting about the fact that he tries to become a superhero because he thinks he is, and so he actually starts stopping crime. I think that's such an interesting idea that the only difference between us and a superhero is that they believe they can do it and we don't. I love that idea, this film. I also did like the comic book nerds in this film. I often get annoyed by comic book nerds in movies because it's always so retarded, but these ones, they were funny, and I think they were both pretty great actors. I also love the relationship that this film forms between Michael Rappaport's character and this woman who works at like the local grocery store. She never has any lines, and then later on in the film when he comes in, the first conversation they have and the first thing she says, I was like, oh my, that is perfect. This film's really subtle, and it's such a nice little reveal about this female character that he's tried to ask out. I love when he brings her flowers. It's like such a nice little touch that instantly connects them, and it makes you feel for both of the characters. I really love this movie. It's really something special. No pun intended. I don't even know if that's a pun or not. Play on words. we're moving on. But it's a great film. I really enjoyed it. If you have Comcast, I definitely recommend checking this movie out. I give Special a 4 out of 5. Completely, it's my surprise of the day. I didn't expect I'd enjoy this movie nearly as much. If you guys are liking my reviews, make sure and subscribe, give me some star ratings. If you have any questions, comments, or you'd like to see me review any films, leave them in the comments below. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you guys tomorrow.